Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sunkara. Today we are going to discuss a case where the Honorable Supreme Court of India clearly defined the border between preparation and attempt. Preparation and attempt in an age-old case, because the case occurred in 2005, but still it is relevant because we know the differences between the preparation and attempt. Friends, previously in our classes, while discussing the legal concepts of actus reus and mens rea, we told you that actus reus means physical harm, mens rea means mental act. So for every crime there should be guilty mind. And also I told you that to commit a crime, 4 stages are necessary. The first stage, motive, what you want to do. Intention, how you wanted to do. Then preparation, what are all the things you have to get. Suppose if you want to kill a person, then you have to purchase a knife or you have to purchase a pistol, is it not? You have to gather some persons. That is what is called a preparation. Then attempt. So, if you are sure that the person is hiding or taking shelter in certain place, so you can go along with your friends and attack him and make an attempt. Sometimes the attempt may result in action. That means the act is completed. Mens rea. So, please remember, actus reus, all these things, motive, intention, attempt, preparation, attempt, and then action, completion. So these steps are there. Now a dispute arose between the preparation and attempt. How it has happened? While disposing the case of State of Madhya Pradesh versus Mahendra alias Golu 2021. You can see the citation in Live Law 2021 SC 590, that is page number 590. In Criminal Appeal number 1827 by 2011, which was decided on 25th October of 2021, almost after 10 years back. Here the important point you have to remember is there was no POCSO Act at that time. Right? So, 3 judges bench, including Honorable Chief Justice of India, then Suryakant and Hema Kohli, Madam Hema Kohli. They held that the offence committed by the accused it is amounting to attempt but not preparation as held by the Madhya Pradesh High Court. If you know the details of the case, then it is better for you to appreciate. Here the accused is aged person about around 30 or 35 years. The victims are 2 girls aged about 8 and 9 years. Their names should not be given. You know, X and Y. Let us call them as X and Y. About a fortnight prior to 2012-2005, maybe 1st of December or so, 2005, these 2 victims were found playing Gilli Danda in front of the house of the accused person. Taking advantage of the same and luring them that he would give some money, he took them inside the house. Then he closed the doors of the house and he took them into a room and he himself laid on a cot. Then he has disrobed himself. Then he asked these people to disrobe themselves, but for which they did not agree, even though they are 8 and 9 years old. The so-called modesty, they know. Then he forcibly disrobed them and he actually, we can say that he undressed and he rubbed his genitals. This is what is written in this. That's why I am looking at the record. So he rubbed his genitals against the genitals of the so-called victims who were made to lie on the cot, and they raised hue and cry. So somebody from outside, they heard it, and immediately this man has dressed himself and he asked them to wear the dress and gave a threat to them. If you disclose this to anybody, you will be shot, you will be done to death, like that he has threatened them, and they went away. But incidentally, one of the girls, she informed the same to one of her friends, I can say, right? So things did not stop there. That boy, he did not inform the parents of these two victims. What happened is, after some days, maybe around 10 or 15 days, then when the friend found this victim and they accused, and he said that, is he your husband? Then she started weeping. Matter then it was disclosed to the parents also. First to the mothers, then to the parents. Ultimately the parents went to the police station and reported the matter. And a case in crime against them under section 376 clause 2 clause F of the IPC read with 511. And also section 3 of the SC/ST Act was registered against him. He was arrested, sent to court, charge sheet was filed. Ultimately, the trial court gave conviction to him, RI, rigorous imprisonment for 5 years and fine of rupees 5,000. As usual, he appealed before the Honorable High Court of Madhya Pradesh, and Madhya Pradesh Honorable High Court on 8/10/2009. Right, so they modified the section to 354. That means he has not attempted, he only prepared himself. That means he has disrobed and he has genitals, rubbing the genitals. That is amounted to, it is only preparation but not attempt. So the sentence was modified to 2 years and fine of rupees 5,000 or so. Right. Now the matter was taken up, so appeal was filed by the victims. Now the matter has come to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court held that the act is with the intention to commit the offence, and the acts of the accused, disrobing, rubbing the genitals, they are beyond preparation, and definitely it is just precedent to actual penetration. They preceded actual penetration. So that's why I told you in the beginning, if the attempt is successful, it is action. That's all. The crime is committed. Please remember. So it is nothing but an attempt. So state of preparation consists of, what is preparation? Suppose if A wants to kill B, he has to consult his friends, he has to purchase some poison or a bullet, that is a pistol or some knife or something like that. So it needs deliberations, arranging means, he must have some finance also to commit that offense. But attempt means just immediately after the preparation. Just there may be no distinction in this particular type of cases. So please remember, mens rea. Then here the so-called actus reus, that is motive, intention, preparation, attempt and offense. So attempt is equally punishable. So even section 351, 511 is equally punishable also. So please remember, in civil case, attempt is a mixed question of fact and law. Attempt is possible even when the so-called preparation is unsuccessful. So attempt is possible even when the action is unsuccessful. So this is the difference between action and preparation. That is okay. There is a big difference between preparation and attempt. So please, there is just a wafer thin difference between them. It is highly difficult to establish the so-called difference by as ordinary people. Supreme Court has clearly stated in this way. So very good judgment. Please read it and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you very much.